Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Global Event Center. Tonight here at WinStar World Casino and Resort. Bellator MMA now kicks off the evening with 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Brought to you by Punishment Athletics. It's not just a brand, it's a way of life. And now, introducing first fighting out of the red corner at 6'4", weighing in 170.8 pounds. His professional record stands at 4-3. He fights out of Fort Worth, Texas. Introducing Furious Florentino. And across the cage, his opponent tonight fighting out of the blue corner at 6 foot even, weighing in 168 pounds. His professional record stands undefeated at 6-0. He hails and fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina. Introducing Guillermo Martinez. Ayme. And the referee in charge of the action, Don Turnage.
Here we go with the fight in the welterweight division. Will Florentino versus Guillermo Martinez. You see our tale of the tape. It's brought to you by Dave & Buster's. Eat, drink, play, watch sports.
Florentino, the height and reach advantage. How will he use it?
Ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. Come on.
Round number 1. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time. Florentino, the American, is in the black trunks. Martinez, the Cuban, now living in Argentina, is in the gray trunks. First fight outside of South America. First fight in Bellator, in fact, for Guillermo Martinez. He's an MMA pro in Argentina and Brazil. Different look, Jimmy, when you come from South America, because by and large, you're going to see fighters with Brazilian jiu-jitsu bases.
Not a lot of wrestling, some kickboxing background, but high-level jiu-jitsu, that's what he's used to dealing with. But at the weigh-ins, 168 pounds, very light for a welterweight fighter. In America, you have to do those big physical fighters. A lot of guys with wrestling backgrounds cut a lot of weight.
Beautiful, Will.
Martinez, a Greco-Roman wrestler in his native Cuba. He's lived in Argentina for the past half-dozen years, and that's where he started MMA.
Look good. He's trying to follow you.
Right now, Florentino doing the right thing, staying on the outside, making Martinez get past his range in order to be effective with his strikes. If you're the taller guy, you don't want to push forward. You want to make the shorter guy come to you.
Florentino said, I do not want to stand and trade with Martinez. Constant movement. There's the clinch from Guillermo Martinez.
There you go. Okay, he's trying to lock up. He's trying to lock up.
High body lock held by Martinez.
Shift out, Will. There you go.
Florentino to the foot stomp. And again.
Florentino doing the right thing, staying relaxed, but needs to get off the fence. Greco-Roman guys very good from this position. Martinez got the body lock, gave it up.
Martinez listed at 5'8" to Florentino 6'4". You see him there, Jimmy, getting up and under. Swinging and miss with the left hand. Halfway through round number 1 of this welterweight fight.
That's what he's gonna do, Will. That's what he's gonna do. There you go. Come on. Pump it. Let's go. There you go.
Left hook misses from Florentino. Right back to the inside for Martinez and the takedown.
Problem is that kind of leaping shot, you end up in your opponent's range.
Let's go. Okay, get ready to shift. Get ready to shift.
Martinez took full advantage.
Come on. Lock him in, Will. Lock him in.
Got to be careful with those shots that cover a lot of ground. He didn't land it, and up right where Martinez wanted him, chest to chest.
Hip out. Put it to it. Nice. Beautiful.
Martinez stands, allows Florentino to stand. Interesting, Jimmy.
Pop up move. Come on. Pop up move. Go.
Long legs, might have been concerned about the guard of Florentino.
Come on.
1:30 remaining, round number 1.
Martinez has had a couple takedown opportunities, but hasn't really gotten his striking going. He's throwing big punches, counter shots off Florentino, but hasn't gotten his own initiating offense going.
Florentino told us, Jimmy, that one of his keys to victory, high volume of strikes, but we really haven't seen that here in round 1.
We have not.
This is with that kick.
I think Martinez is still trying to deal with the range of Florentino.
Overhand right.
That's one way to do it, throw big shots. They cover a lot of ground. Martinez has landed the more meaningful punches so far.
Left hook landed on the chest, made the slapping sound. No damage, though, to Martinez. Florentino just built to have a good jab, though, isn't he?
If he hasn't thrown as much as he should have. Has a lot of faith in that long kick with the right leg, but hasn't used his jab that much.
And not doubling up on the jab at all.
Not at all. Has to mix up kicks and punches, because every time he throws that power kick on the right side, Martinez is stepping in with the right hand, just like that.
Final seconds now, round number 1. Will Florentino versus Guillermo Martinez. Both fighters first time in the Bellator cage, and there's the bell.
Okay, I didn't see it. I will.
Need a stool? Are you good?
No.
Okay, good. Glad to hear that. Okay, get a drink. Breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job out there. Okay, but you're standing in front of him too much, all right? I like using that punches. You're setting him up really pretty, but you're standing in front too much. Remember, we're going to throw him and get to the side. Make him commit some. We also, too, got to bring him to us. Low kicks were looking really good, though. Low kicks were looking good, okay? The higher kicks he's trying to catch, so we know he's trying to catch now. Fake and throw. Fake the kick, throw the hand, okay? When you're straight, you're stinging him. He don't like those straights. He hates those straights. He keeps his head in that level line. All right?
Don't leave it. Hey, Will, let's go. Do me a favor. Don't leave it with your head. Keep going to the leg.
The Chickasaw Nation is assigned tonight's judges. Jimmy, how'd you see round 1?
10-9, Guillermo Martinez. I thought he landed the more meaningful strikes, got a couple takedowns. Certainly not a wipeout in the first round.
Hands high from both fighters. Feint of the jab from Florentino. But jab from Martinez. As far as Jimmy, we're seeing a lot of Martinez being first coming to the inside throwing.
Yeah, very true, and he's committing a lot to the right hand. Florentino has to pick up the volume to be successful. He can't trade 1-for-1 with Guillermo Martinez.
Martinez circling as Florentino tries to cut those angles.
Engage, guys, engage. Go.
Needs to throw 3 to 4 to Martinez's 1.
We're just not seeing that.
And not seeing the volume we need. Sorry, that he needs to be successful.
Nice, Will. Okay, we got him down though. Don't find him. Don't find him in front. There. Put that hook.
See Martinez bouncing to the inside, throwing right back out. There's the jab from Florentino, but he's not been able to establish it thus far.
There you go. Step, step.
Clearly his corner wants him to jab, Jimmy.
Pop, pop, and go.
That's a great way to use a reach advantage with the jab, 2s and 3s.
Pop, pop, and go. Come on.
He's been relying really heavily on that power kick. Not setting it up well with hands.
Push that pace,
See, Martinez in the second round has been able to see it and step back most of the time. Now then, after the punch combination, he can throw it and it'll land a lot more effectively.
That landed flush on the outside of the thigh.
Don't get
The grimace on the face of Guillermo Martinez when Florentino's kick landed.
Hey, come across with that straight next time.
See Martinez holding the center of the Bellator cage. More tentative pacing here in round 2 than we saw in round 1 from both fighters. Martinez talked to us about having natural punching power, being naturally heavy-handed, but what we've not seen from him is his Greco-Roman wrestling base by and large.
Not a whole lot. Got the body lock in the first round. It's been an outside fight since then.
But a very high body lock, had good hip positioning, let it go, and not much since. In terms of grappling, anyway.
Martinez, though, in this one-punch mode, this one-punch counter shot mode.
Referee Don Turnage just called for action. Both fighters to pick it up.
Florentino now starting to throw the jab a little bit more effectively.
Florentino switching to southpaw, conventional. Right back to southpaw.
Really close round. Someone's got to show the judges that they want it.
Slapping kick from Florentino, but not much on it. To the inside from Guillermo Martinez. Surprised we haven't seen more of this from Martinez, Jimmy?
A little bit. He hasn't been throwing combinations that allow him to get this kind of distance. You know, if you start out, you throw 3. By the time you're done with your combination, a lot of times you're close enough to get your Greco-Roman game going. He hasn't done that so far in this fight.
See the hands of Martinez, the body lock and the throw.
That's a nice throw. Problem is, only 30 seconds left. What can you do with it? He lets him off the hook.
Second time we've seen that in this fight. It happened in round 1, and it happens here in the closing stages of round 2.
Bad cut, though. Around the right eye, Will Florentino.
Outside of the right brow. See the blood trickle. Bouncing the step of Guillermo Martinez. Bit of a shuffle. Nothing on that head kick. There's the bell.
High-ups are all he's got.
Right around the ball.
Martinez always coming with that one punch. He loves that overhand right.
Stay in balance and control.
Windmill punch with the right hand. Then at the end of the round, look at this beautiful arch on that throw.
Yes.
Take the kick, throw the hand.
It's a 5-pointer.
Throw it a couple times and take it. You throw
But
straight.
no pressure on the ground. Lets him right up.
Killing him, dude. Now, when you get in that, mix it up where you throw the uppercut and the hook. Throw the
Nasty little slice. Actually high on the outside of the right eyelid.
I wouldn't call that little. That is a nasty cut.
All the places on your face as a fighter you don't want to be cut. That's about it in the lid. Third and final round of this welterweight fight. Will Florentino from nearby Fort Worth, Texas versus Guillermo Martinez from Cuba, now based in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Jimmy, how did you see round 2?
I saw it as really close, but once again, I thought Martinez landed the more significant punches, got the takedown at the end, a close 10-9.
Immediately the blood starts to flow from that cut on the eye of Will Florentino. Upper outside right lid.
Camina al ring, baila, baila. Baila. Got it, come on. Arriba de la reja. Come on. Take control, take control. Come on. You've been doing great. You're a lot cleaner. You've been a lot cleaner.
See Florentino holding the center of the cage. Just tentatively, though, pushing out that jab.
I agree with this corner. He just said we need the round.
He's just running from you, Will.
Come on, guys, engage, let's go.
He's running from you, Will. That's all he's doing. There.
Left hand landed from Florentino.
Yeah. He's running from you, Will. He's running from you. There. Oh, come on.
Ojo con el gancho cuando va tu volea.
Guillermo Martinez started MMA just 3 years ago in Argentina. Things have been going pretty well for him. 6-0 with 1 no contest, 5 finishes, but not easy going thus far against Will Florentino in his Bellator debut.
Talked about the height and range advantage. I think that's been causing Martinez problems. He's been relying on his right hand throughout this fight.
Come on, he needs his round. Don't want to get it. Come on. Hey. Hey. Beautiful Will Florentino.
Martinez on his bike, pedaling to a better angle. As far as Jimmy Martinez has not been able to target that cut on the lid.
He has not. He's throwing rights, which target the other side of the face. He's throwing some jabs, left hooks.
Doing great. There you go.
That just hasn't been his punch of choice throughout this fight. He really favored that right hand.
Beautiful job. Come on, there you go. Come on.
Will, I need it, Will.
Come on, you need it. Go. He's going to try to play and throw it. He's going to play and throw it. Step.
Slowly Florentino coming forward, but what we haven't seen, though, I don't think, Jimmy, is Florentino cutting off the angles. He comes in, then doesn't cut the movement.
He's allowed Guillermo Martinez the space to move around when he has needed it. Just like this, he's following him around the cage. Hasn't been able to corner him, hasn't been able to throw combination punches. I think he's winning this round, but on my scorecard, he needs a finish.
140 remaining, third and final round.
Second round, though, very close.
There you go. Come on.
Stay long, Will. Stay long.
Yeah. Go, Will. Good movement. Good movement. Beautiful movement.
Not going to touch you, Will.
Come on.
Stay long, Will.
There you go.
Hands high from Martinez.
Step. There you go. Step.
Martinez to the inside, looking for another takedown. Good turn of Florentino by Martinez. Looking for the throw, and he gets it. Technique and power from Martinez, and again, third time in this fight, allows Florentino to stand from the grounded position.
Only a minute left, shows he doesn't have a lot of faith in his ground and pound.
30 seconds. Come on, baby.
Come on, guys, engage. Let's go, let's go.
Don Turnage just said to both fighters, engage, let's go. Martinez had a chance to engage with that throw. Curious decision. Perhaps not curious. Perhaps he feels he's winning this cleanly in the stand-up, and why risk something on the ground?
Rounds are too close for that.
Oh, I agree with you, absolutely,
I
Jimmy.
really believe the rounds are too close for any guy to rest. I think he can give up this third round.
I think you're 100%
Which
correct.
I think Martinez has done. I think he gave up the third round, thinking he had the first two. We'll see if that's a good strategy.
Bell, the end of the fight.
Yes, sir.
See the hand raised, then
He ran the
assumed
whole
triumph
time,
from
man.
Guillermo
He tried to do
Martinez. We shall see.
They better not take it from him. Ah!
Show respect between Florentino and Martinez.
You heard Florentino's corner say he ran from us the whole time in that third round. He did. He gave that last round to Florentino, 10-9. Question is, do any of the judges give him any of the first two rounds? That's the important part.
So you have a 29-28 Martinez.
Right. In the first two rounds, the second round, very, very close.
I agree with you, Jimmy. I think the victor of this fight hinges on how the judges scored round number 2, which, quite frankly, not a lot happened offensively from either man in that second round.
Very true.
Almost a look of relief on the face of Guillermo Martinez. First fight in the U.S., first fight in Bellator.
Everybody in Texas, out here, Oklahoma, thank you. I love you guys.
I think that range of Florentino just caused him a lot of problems offensively. This guy who came in 6-0, 5 knockouts in those 6 wins. He'll be lucky to get a decision tonight. I mean, I think he deserves it from the first 2 rounds, but had a lot of trouble with his offense tonight.
Waiting the official decision. Start of Bellator Summer Series 2014 from Windstar World Casino and Resort, north of Dallas and Eckerville, Oklahoma. Big smiles in the Florentino corner.
You did it. Yeah. No matter what the scorecards say.
Telling him, Jimmy, you did it, but we shall see.
He started cracking it. He started running, dude. You won this fight.
If Florentino wins this fight, Guillermo Martinez can tell himself, I ran in that 3rd round, I gave up a round I shouldn't have given up. Now, that's what you don't want to do. You never want to go back to your locker and go, man, I could have done more. In that 3rd round, he was backpedaling the whole time. Might end up costing him, we'll have to see. All the decisions we've seen, I don't know why guys feel like they can give up a round. You and I have seen so many decisions that we thought went one way, they went the other. It's only a 3-round fight.
This isn't the old days of boxing and 15 rounders where you can take a round or 2 off.
Yeah, or guys feel each other out in a 12-round fight. You know, they take a couple rounds to feel one another out. Slow starters. Julio Cesar Chavez, a slow starter his whole career. You can't do that in MMA.
Long delay, and, well, I think all of you know what we say on long delays. It's probably not going to be a unanimous decision. We're speculating. Jimmy and I don't see the scorecards ahead of time. But usually, if it's a unanimous decision, they give the scorecards pretty quickly to Michael Williams. I see Michael Williams entering the cage, and he is going to end all suspense for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance inside the Bellator cage, will go to your judges' scorecards. Your first judge, Steve Armstrong, scores the fight 29-28, seeing the fight for Martinez Ayme. Your second judge, Dan Mathieson, scores the fight 30-27. He sees it for Florentino. Your third and final judge, David Sutherland, scores the fight 29-28 for the winner by split decision from Fort Worth, Texas, Furious, Will Florentino.
How's that for a celebration from Will Florentino? Someone's been to a capoeira class, I think. We'll call that a mild upset in the Bellator cage. Guillermo Martinez coming in from Argentina, undefeated. Will Florentino entered at 4-3. Now 5-3 and successful in his Bellator debut by split decision.